Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bamboo Street. Today's podcast will meet history with curiosity. We're going to be diving into a story that is old as fate itself and has sparked a modern buzz. Anyway, Volta, you want to hit us with a title?
Yeah, so the Ten Commandments just sold at an auction. I don't know whether we should say glory be to God, but hey, let's see what DW has to say.
The oldest known tablet inscribed with the Ten Commandments has been sold at auction at Sotheby's in New York. After 10 minutes of intense bidding from around the world, the ancient stone went for $5 million.
Hold on, stop it. You heard it right there. $5 million. We're not joking right here. $5 million for the 10 Commandments. And you know the biggest, funniest fact about that?
What?
It's less than a banana.
Yeah, it's less than a banana. Imagine. Oh, yeah. Think about. You think the Chinese guy wasted his money buying a banana?
Yeah.
He could have bought this one.
He could have bought this stone
and still have $2 million left.
put it in front of your house.
Yeah.
And the whole of China be looking at you weird.
Yeah, this guy's talking to God now.
They be looking at you weird because you probably end up in jail for it.
Yeah.
Okay, like over here,
They don't allow this.
I don't think you can get a Bible that easily. So
Yeah.
imagine having a piece of artifact like that. That is like better than gold, man.
True. Yeah. I think he should have waited at least. We did I think 2 weeks ago, no?
Yeah, a couple weeks later you gotta.
He should have
But
waited.
then I'm sure it was available to be sold. He know the auction would be coming up
Yeah.
because normally these things are announced like ahead of time,
Yeah.
way ahead of time.
Maybe he was just hungry because after that auction he ate a banana too, so maybe he just
He's so hungry that he needs to buy a $6 million banana that instead of like buying like a $5 rice.
nobody eats a stone.
Some chow mian and keep the money.
Yeah.
That's worse than the Hunger Games, man. Anyway.
Sotheby's said the 52-kilogram marble slab was bought by an anonymous buyer.
It's yours. Sold.
Under the Hammer, a piece of ancient history, engraved with the biblical rules given by God to Moses for all Jewish people to follow. It is believed to be 1,500 years old. It was only discovered in 1913 during excavations for the construction of a rail line in what today is southern Israel.
The person.
But you know something? This is the same auction where the banana was sold, right?
Yeah.
So even same auction, same host, he definitely knew the tablet was coming up soon, man. Because
Yeah.
they'll let you know.
They will let you know.
Because they want to sell these things to the highest possible bidder, man.
Yeah. So he's aware. Maybe he just doesn't want the scrutiny. So he went for the banana. Banana is maybe easy on the eyes. Nobody's gonna judge you too badly. And besides, you can hide your money that way. With this one, you still need to pay for storage, and somebody might kill you for it.
Well, you don't really need to, unless you want to keep it as one of those artificial monuments, something you want to preserve. Like if you were maybe you're from the Israel fashion and you want to pass it on to maybe to keep the culture, keep that myth going, then you probably preserve it. But if you don't really care, you just buy the stone, because with the banana he didn't care at all.
Nah,
you buy the stone and you put it in front of your house. Boom.
Yeah.
A piece of stone in front of your house that is what? $5 million, and everyone can observe it.
Yeah.
With all the carvings and stuff,
You make your
cool.
money back easily too. Unless, of course.
And just because of that stone being in front of your house, your house can be one of those sites to visit, just to see it.
Yeah, true.
But what does that really mean for religion and culture? Someone just buying this stone.
Because the reason from, because this has been sold, bought for a very long time, because there's a lot of argumentation going on in terms of the authenticity of the stone.
Okay, so some people feel like it's not the real stone.
It's
it
not
was man-made stone.
Yeah, but even though it's a man-made, it's still
selling for $5 million.
Yeah,
and it's still old.
It's still very old.
Okay.
Right, and it's not a full 10 commandment. This is a 9 commandment now. So.
Oh, it's 9 of it on it. So what happened to the 10th one?
The other one was chipped away. So.
Oh, like that piece that is chipped out there?
No, it's supposed to be at
some end or something like that.
So you only have 9. So that was when the disproving started from this.
Okay.
And then the writing itself and everything. So the Jewish state was not really interested in it, and
okay, so the Jews feel like it's a fake.
Mm-hmm.
So where's the real one?
They don't have it.
No one knows where the real 10 Commandments stone is.
Yeah.
But didn't I read in some Bible story somewhere that they break it?
Yeah, that was a story in the Bible.
So if it's broken, how could it? I doubt it's going to be broken in a way that it's just like one commandment got, removed. You know.
Maybe somebody.
I think that was someone after it got broken. Someone wanted to keep the tradition alive, and they carved that one out. They tried to copy it.
Yeah, that could be it. I think that's why the price is too low, because even somebody painted the Mona Lisa, the male version of Mona Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
And that one sold for how much? $500 million.
Okay.
And the Saudis bought it. They don't care. People said it was fake because Leonardo didn't paint that, but they didn't care. It's just the second painting in the world. So regardless of whether it's fake or not, the price is supposed to be higher than $5 million. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, because according to what I saw, it was like discovered back in 1913, which is a long time ago.
Yeah. So even the age on that should even be like $20-25 million.
And then the next thing is like something that supposed to be dated back for the 4th to the 8th century, like AD. So just the significance of it.
Yeah.
And the time it was discovered can give it a good price tag.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's true. Because I've seen a lot of weird paintings sell for more, Because maybe people are afraid. Even Adolf Hitler's gun and lighter went on sale. Nobody wanted to buy it. His car went on sale. Nobody wanted to buy it. Even though that's a good relic, but nobody wanted. There's a lot of arts going on in the world that nobody wants to touch because of the historical significance. You don't want to have that in your house. Nobody's buying Tupac's car that you were shot in.
But wouldn't like owning something like that maybe bring you closer to God? Would you say that?
I would definitely buy it just to get some girls in the house. But you want to talk to God, you have to come through me. But if you are that religious, you would not want that around you.
Nah, I think if I'm a religious person, I would definitely, and I can afford it.
Yeah.
I would buy it. I wouldn't be like these people who would spend $5 million on a banana. I would buy it because it shows significance.
True.
It also because I'm religious in that way, it add context and depth to the myth.
Yeah, true.
So for me, some rich Christian or what out there should just buy it and put it in your church. Whether it's real or not, it brings value to your church because, hey, I have that money to spend.
Yeah.
Hey, I can afford it. Hey, I'm this big Christianic person. So just having it in my church for kids who are young, want to learn about God, at least they have something they could look at. Hey, this is dated from way back when. So that you feel like your religious beliefs are not that much in vain, because how religion is. You can't see it,
You just believe it.
You can't really you can probably feel it and you can't touch it. So but with this stone, it will be something that you can actually see.
Yeah.
It's in front of you, it's old,
Yeah.
and it can, like once someone enter the church, just having this thing in there
Yeah.
can maybe give them that perspective that God is real. It's like you help them to become a believer, because there's not much of these kind of artifacts that you could kind of find anywhere.
Yeah, I wonder why the fake African pastors didn't buy it. Because they like this stuff. So.
Because honestly, like, even think about it, like how many churches you went to and actually saw those, like,
The crucifixion.
those like items, and most times they tell you about them,
Yeah.
but they never really bring you to the museum to see them.
Yeah.
No one is like investing the effort or the money, but there's definitely some rich person in your church
Yeah.
who could have probably afford that.
I think if the African pastors had known about it, they'll buy it. That's one sure way to lie to us Africans. They're lying to us regardless. So for this one, the church is going to be full. Anyway.
Dug it up, didn't realize its significance, and brought it home and used it as a paving stone. It stayed in this person's home for about 30 years until an archaeologist living in Israel, Dr. Jacob Kaplan, recognized its importance and purchased it from this individual.
The text lists 9 of the 10 biblical verses familiar to Christian and Jewish tradition, with an additional commandment to worship on the sacred mountain of the Samaritans, located in the West Bank. For experts at Sotheby's, this tablet is one of the most important things the auction house has ever sold.
But then again, these like archaeologists, aren't they like able to test the age of the stone to see like if it was actually from that century?
Yeah, they do what we call carbon dating.
Yeah, and I'm sure they could do that. Most likely, if it's dated all the way back then it.
Yeah, that was how they were able to come about the 300,300 years.
My point is that should show the authenticity.
Yeah, but maybe it could be because carbon dating stones don't go back that far. So if it's maybe a cloth or and like the papyrus, like this, the paper that they use to write things on, that one is easier to carbon date.
Okay.
But stones is much more harder to carbon date. So, but maybe in the future, if they have better,
like what I'm thinking about, even the material,
yeah,
the texture, the composure, the age,
yeah,
of how it aged, they can't do that yet.
Nah, they can do that, but it can't go far into the future because now they have like some even when the dinosaurs went extinct, they are not even sure about the exact date because they are carbon dating that can't go that far back. So if they can go only 2,000, they will tell you this thing is 2,000 years old. So maybe next year or next 2 years, as the tools improve, they will test it again. Then the years keep improving.
Okay.
Yeah.
So history is changing.
Yeah,
history is updating.
Yeah, it's updating. It's updating constantly. Yeah. Yeah.
These stones are incredibly rare. We have a census where we have found a total of 10, but all other 9 are fragments which contain only part of the 10 commandments. This is the only one which contains the complete 10 commandments. This is also the earliest.
Not the complete 10, the complete 9.
Yeah, complete.
As with similar antique objects, some scholars have questioned the origin and even the authenticity of the stone.
So, okay, now I understand a bit why Israel is not really jumping the gun to buy it, because there's more than one time when they get a stone that is a piece of that.
Yeah.
So this one most likely is a fake.
It's a fake.
Because
but it's an old fake.
But it's a good fake.
Yeah, it's a good fake.
It's a good fake to have.
I'll definitely buy it.
The one that is probably broken up because according to the Bible it got destroyed is probably part of the original, but then they find a lot of pieces like that. So it means after people read the Bible, they start manufacturing fakes, bro.
Yeah, true.
That is crazy. For me, even if I'm like the biggest skirman out earth, there's some things
You just leave alone.
I just leave alone, because I think if I earn that money from doing something like that, my life is not gonna be good.
Yeah, because a lot of people have done that with the Dead Sea Scrolls, where the Dead Sea Scrolls was later found around the...
I'd probably fake a diamond, but I would not fake a religious object. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just think like you gotta have a lot of balls to do that, man.
Yeah, but shit, $5 million.
The buyer, who remains anonymous, plans to donate it to an Israeli institution.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, let us know what you think. Put your comments below whether you believe this is an actually real relic or not. And if you had $5 million to spend, would you have bought it? Anyway, peace and love. I don't know if Walter have anything to say.
I'll buy it. I bought some weird shit. I'll definitely buy that.
Anyway, guys, bless and see you guys in the next one.